always been a bit of a little inventor since I was a little kid. I've always had a notebook of all these different ideas that at some point I would make. My name is Monika, and I'm the president and CEO of MEK Magnet and the creator of removable trail armor. Back in 2015, I bought my first Jeep. And I immediately drove off the lot and went to drive some fire roads. And the fire road that I was driving on eventually turned into a very overgrown, very narrow trail. And I drove through it thinking, it's a Jeep. It's got some kind of diamond clear coat finish. It's obviously going to be safe. Well, that wasn't the case. When I got out of that trail, I had a lot of side body damage, a lot of scratches, and my brand new Jeep no longer looked new. So it was a very expensive lesson to fix it. The next time I went off-roading, I found myself making really questionable lines because I didn't want to come into contact with any branches or trees. And when I got out of that trail, I realized I was very lucky that it didn't go bad, but there had to be some kind of a solution. I looked all over there was nothing, so I invented it. The market definitely needs this because Jeeps are meant to be customized. And I think that's the biggest beauty part of it. I've learned in my older age that I probably have some commitment issues. So the idea of being able to not be stuck with a design or a graphic on my Jeep forever and be able to change it up with the seasons. As my brand evolves, I can brand my vehicle as well with marketing and advertising. So it's a pretty awesome product to really make your Jeep stand out. I'm honestly surprised that I was the only female representative in the semi-finalists of the SEMA Launchpad. I was really expecting at least have a few more buddies in there. I found, when I first started in the industry, I had a lot of misconceptions. The first product video I ever made for my company, I hid the fact that I was the inventor, that I was the owner of the company, that a woman had any part of this company. I thought too that because the off-road community is mainly men, nobody is going to want to, spend any kind of money on a product that was invented by a woman. But I was really wrong. I remember the first Facebook post that, I made a comment on someone else's comment with a picture of the armor on it, and someone said, hey, she's the owner of the company. What actually came was so much support, and people were saying, that's great, you go girl, like all this woman power. And the more I started showing my face as representing the brand, representing the company. You wouldn't carry your phone without a case, so why hit the trails without Jeep armor? Thank you for watching. I had a tremendous amount of support, and the first SEMA event I attended, I was kind of recognized, and people were saying, that's great, you've inspired, my daughter to do something. It takes a certain kind of bravery and definitely a lot of vulnerability to go into this kind of marketplace and stand proud and show the world who you are and show the world what you've made and put it out there and see what comes. The sense of confidence and empowerment that off-roading gives me, I can't compare to anything else. I highly recommend doing something like this for every adult, because when you think about it, how many adults can play like children in something that you've never experienced before? But now I will never look at parking the same. I will never look at, rocks and mediums, any obstacles on the road the same way, because I've overcome all of it.